Imagine a civilization that can harness all the energy available on its home planet. Is that us? Are we a Type 1 civilization? Now, that's a question to ponder. Picture this: a society that has mastered the power of their planet, a concept known as a Type 1 civilization. In this video, we'll explore what it means to be such a civilization, our current standing, and the intriguing possibilities it presents. Let's delve into this question and unravel the mysteries of a Type 1 civilization. So, what exactly is a Type 1 civilization? Let's break it down. To comprehend this, we first need to understand the Kardashev scale. Conceived by Russian astrophysicist Nikolai Kardashev in the 1960s, this scale is a method of measuring a civilization's level of technological advancement, specifically their ability to utilize and harness energy. The scale is divided into 3 types, and today we're focusing on Type 1. So, what marks a civilization as Type 1? Well, in essence, a Type 1 civilization, as per Kardashev's scale, is one that has mastered the ability to harness all the energy available on its home planet. This means, in our case, if we humans were a Type 1 civilization, we would be able to utilize all the energy that Earth receives from the sun, along with the energy we can produce on the planet itself. Now, the concept of all the energy may seem overwhelming, but let's put it into perspective. Imagine harnessing the power of all the sunlight that falls on Earth, the wind that sweeps across our continents, the tides that shape our coastlines, and the vast geothermal heat bubbling beneath our crust. Yes, it's a colossal amount of energy, far beyond our current capabilities. Moreover, a Type 1 civilization would have made significant technological advances. They would have developed technologies that are currently the stuff of science fiction for us. Think about weather control systems, artificial intelligence, advanced robotics, and teleportation. But it's not all about energy and technology. A Type 1 civilization would also have overcome many of the social issues that plague us today. It's presumed they would have achieved global cooperation and eliminated many of the inequalities and conflicts that currently divide humanity. Now that we have a firm grasp of what a Type 1 civilization is, let's explore whether humanity has reached this stage. So, have we, as a species, ascended to the level of a Type 1 civilization? This question triggers a deep dive into the current capabilities of humanity and how they stack up against the prerequisites of a Type 1 civilization. Let's start with energy. A Type 1 civilization, according to the Kardashev scale, harnesses and utilizes the full energy potential of its home planet. We're talking about harnessing the raw power of Mother Nature, every gust of wind, every ray of sunlight, every drop of water in our rivers, and even the molten power that lies beneath the Earth's crust. But where do we, as humans, stand? We've made strides, no doubt. We have solar panels, wind turbines, hydroelectric dams, and even geothermal plants, but our energy production is still heavily reliant on non-renewable resources like oil and coal. We're far from harnessing the full energy potential of our planet. Next, we need to consider our technological capabilities. A Type 1 civilization would presumably have technology that allows seamless control over the planet's natural events. Think about controlling the weather, preventing natural disasters, or even manipulating the very building blocks of life. Yet, while we've made significant advancements in technology, we're still at the mercy of Mother Nature. We can predict weather patterns but not control them. We can build structures to withstand earthquakes but cannot prevent them. We're innovators, but we're not yet masters of our own planet. Lastly, let's consider our societal structure. A Type 1 civilization would likely have a unified global society, transcending current national boundaries and cultural divisions. Yet we still live in a world riddled with conflict, division, and inequality. We have not yet achieved that global unity and cooperation. So, where does all this leave us? Well, we're making progress, that's for certain. We're pushing the boundaries of what's possible, and we're constantly evolving. But while we may be on the path towards becoming a Type 1 civilization, it is clear we have not yet reached that pinnacle. What steps must we take to transition from our current state to a Type 1 civilization? This is a question that springs from the thirst for progress and the desire to transcend our current limitations. To answer this, we must first look at the realm of energy consumption. Transitioning to a Type 1 civilization would require us to harness the full energy potential of our planet. We're talking about tapping into every gust of wind, every sunbeam, every drop of rain, and even the very heat of the Earth itself. This would mean a radical shift from our current reliance on fossil fuels to a world powered by renewable and sustainable sources of energy. But energy isn't the only factor. Advancements in technology would go hand in hand with this shift. We would need to develop tech capable of efficiently capturing and distributing this energy around the globe, ensuring that no corner of the Earth is left in the cold or the dark. And let's not forget about space. A Type 1 civilization is one that has extended its reach beyond the confines of its home planet. This means advancements in space travel and exploration, and perhaps even the colonization of other planets within our solar system. Yet all this isn't possible without significant changes in our societal structures. We would need to foster a global culture of cooperation and mutual respect, breaking down the barriers that divide us and working together towards our common goal. This would involve rethinking our economic systems, our political structures, and even our educational institutions to promote unity and foster innovation. But what's the most fascinating part of all this? It's not just about the technology or the energy, it's about us, humanity. It's about our potential to evolve, to adapt, to overcome. It's about our capacity to dream, to innovate, to push the boundaries of what's possible. The journey to becoming a Type 1 civilization is a daunting but exciting prospect. It's a journey of transformation, of growth, of discovery, and who knows, maybe one day we'll look up at the stars and say, "We made it, we're here, we're a Type 1 civilization." What would life look like if we were to achieve the status of a Type 1 civilization? Imagine, if you will, a world where we've mastered the energy of our own planet. Not just fossil fuels and nuclear power, but the very core of the Earth itself. Geothermal energy, harnessed to its full potential, would provide us with limitless power. But it wouldn't stop there. As a Type 1 civilization, we would also be able to control the weather, eliminating natural disasters and creating ideal conditions for agriculture all year round. Famine would become a thing of the past. Beyond our planet, we would also have the power to explore our solar system and even other galaxies. Space travel would become as commonplace as air travel is today. We could establish colonies on other planets and truly become a spacefaring species. The societal implications are equally profound. With the abundance of energy and resources, we could solve many of the world's most pressing problems. Poverty could be eradicated, as everyone would have access to the basic necessities of life. Education would be available to all, leading to a surge in human potential and innovation. In terms of technological advancements, the sky's the limit. Artificial intelligence could become so advanced that it would be indistinguishable from human intelligence. We could see the creation of virtual realities so realistic they could be used as alternative living spaces. But perhaps the most significant change would be in our mindset. As a Type 1 civilization, we would no longer view ourselves as separate nations competing for resources, but as one global society working together for the betterment of all. We would finally understand the interconnectedness of all life and the importance of preserving our planet for future generations. However, becoming a Type 1 civilization would not be without challenges. We would need to overcome our current conflicts and divisions and work together on a scale never before seen. But the rewards would be worth the effort. The possibilities are as vast as the universe itself. So, we've explored the concept of a Type 1 civilization, examined our current state, and pondered the future. What are the key takeaways? Firstly, we dissected the concept of a Type 1 civilization. This is a classification on the Kardashev scale, where a civilization has the capability to harness and control the energy of its entire planet. This includes all forms of energy, from the winds that gust across our plains to the molten core at the center of our Earth. Next, we looked at where we, as humans, stand on this scale. The truth is, we're not quite there yet. We're still a Type 0 civilization, slowly making our way towards becoming Type 1. We're making strides in renewable energy, and our technological progress is advancing at an unprecedented pace, but we still have a long road to travel. Lastly, we cast our eyes to the future, to a time when we may reach this milestone. The implications are vast, from advancements in technology and energy to radical shifts in societal norms. The journey to becoming a Type 1 civilization will undoubtedly be fraught with challenges, but it's a journey that holds incredible promise. While we may not yet be a Type 1 civilization, the future holds limitless potential. The stars are not the limit, they are just the beginning. Please subscribe if you like this video and smash the like button.